Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to All Things to Come podcast, where we cover almost everything.
Almost basically everything. Everything.
Almost everything. My name is Aisha Mai, but our host for today is Nadia.
Assalamu alaikum.
And
how's that going?
How are you, sis?
I'm good. I had a relaxed day, being domestic. But alhamdulillah, it was good. No complaints.
Those are sometimes the best days. Before we get started, let me show you my turkey leg that I found.
All right.
You're going to tell us to debone him, right?
Yeah.
Look at this big old thing.
I did two in advance, and I said I left one because I'm like, I'm gonna have to show them how to debone it because it ain't no joke.
see how big this thing is?
Yes, girl. Yeah, you probably need maybe 2 for your house, maybe 3.
Yeah, I decided to do 2 of them. So I said all that you ready for you.
Cool. Let me get these pots out the way. You want to put your oven on low. No, you want to preheat your oven. Turn it up to 350. So I'm going to debone this bad boy. Everyone's going to debone a turkey leg. Ugh. Since it's going to be some seriousness now, I have to get this wet cloth. Always put a wet cloth under your cutter. Even if it's a big wooden one with the rubber thing at the bottom, still do it because you want to be safe and sorry. You don't want your cutting board sliding all over the place.
Okay.
All right. So whenever you are ready.
I'm ready for you. I think. Hold on. So let me get both dinosaur legs.
Right.
All right. And then get the deboning knife, right? Which is the skinny one.
Yep. You want to get the skinny one and you want to get your chef knife also.
Okay.
You want to get both of them.
Where are you? There you are. Okay, I'm ready for you.
You're gonna know that turkey legs have a lot of tendons in it. So you want to do first is plant your turkey up like this.
Uh-huh.
And take your knife and slice down the center of it like that.
On the underside?
Yeah. So you're gonna have it opened like this. Like, you see, Aisha? So you want to have it nice and open so you can see the bone. And when you notice it, you'll see that the turkey leg, like I said, has a lot of tendons in it. More than a chicken. So this is when you want to start slicing away against the bone. Not in the bone, but you're using the bone as a guide.
Okay.
Another cool trick to do too is where the leg is? The end of the leg? This part? Are you sure you're looking?
Yeah, I saw you. I'm doing it now.
No, look at Tommy. You want to cut around the circle. You want to make a circle cut around the bone at the tip, at the end, where the heel is. Because it'll make cutting it out easier. And then what I like to do, I like to scrape it down because I can get everything off the bone if I scrape it down, opposed to kind of cut it down. You see, this is a tendon right here. Always cut away from you. Do not cut towards you because you can always injure yourself.
Okay.
Just gonna get all off the bone. My dogs, my cats are waiting. So he's like waiting for the bone. But he should know by now he's not getting it. But he's hard-headed. When you get to the tip here, where it's all joint, this is when you want to stop because you have the meat already pulled off. Now you have to get the meat off the cartilage at the tip of the bone. So how was your day, Aisha?
Quiet.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't do anything.
That's nice. That's always nice to have a quiet day.
Yeah.
So see that? Easy.
In my world, it's hardly ever done, so it was nice to have.
Huh?
I said in my world, it's hardly ever done, so it was nice to have it today.
Yes. All right, so when you have it, I'll wait for you to get to this part where you have your whole leg off. Look at all that. Always take the excess meat.
Bigger, so that's all.
Now, what I do with the excess meat is to actually give it to the boys because they wait so patiently. They're so patient with me. Or the fact that they won't leave me alone.
Do they growl like the seagulls do when it's time to eat?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it depends because if it's fresh meat and they really like it and one of them comes next to the other one, then they start growling. And it's like, oh wow, you have a voice. I get excited, shocked when Saeed does it. Not Saeed, Saber does it because I'm like, he's so quiet, but he likes steak. He likes steaks and chicken thighs. Saeed likes everything and anything. Girl, let me tell you. So I was prepping. You know what I'm doing. You know how I do. Mise en place, right? And so I took out my chicken stock and I put it aside. I go into my room and I'm hearing a noise, like someone's drinking something. I'm thinking, gosh, they must be drinking the water really hard. Like, why are they drinking so much? I come out and Saeed's propped up on here drinking the chicken stock. I'm like, you know what?
Oh no!
Then he looked at me, licking his lips, like, hey, you left it out. And I can't really get mad at him because I did leave it out. But I didn't think that they will do that. But it's Saeed.
But you have them on a raw meat diet, right?
Well, yeah, they have it on a combo. Exactly. What I'm doing is taking out all the tendons, which is like the little fine bones. You have to dig in there and search for it. This is when the deboning knife comes in handy.
Okay, I got all the meat off of one. It's all together.
Sweet.
Okay.
Now you want to take it in the butterfly and start feeling through and feeling for the tendons, the long tendons, the little, they call it like the cartilage or the boning. So you want to take those out.
How you take them out?
With your boning knife.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Like, this is pretty good. I can feel one right in here. See? You guys can see this? Let me show you. It's like that little thing right there. It's white. You want to take those out. So you're going to poke your knife, your deboning knife through. You just want to go along it, and just pull it out. And then when it comes to the meat, you want to scrape it down so you can pull it all off. This takes some work. Feel like a surgeon. Get it in, pull it down. You're going to try to pull the tendon out while leaving the meat intact. And then scrape down, scrape down. Scrape, scrape, scrape until you get it off. There's another one in here that's really, really big. You're going to take the skin off, of course, because we don't need the skin.
Okay.
Just rip it off. And you see this right here? If we can back it up a little bit. See that? These are tendons, you know, little cartilage thingies. I'm going to take those out too.
I just have a bigger one, so I have more. I'm still on
Yeah.
one, so that's all.
Okay. Something
Oh,
to feel
girl,
for
I
it.
have so many in here. It's ridiculous.
The boning, yeah. It's so much. It's because it's a turkey leg and it's so huge. It's not like chicken leg. A chicken leg doesn't have this much little bones in it. It's just a very muscular animal.
Yeah.
Almost like fish. Like when you kind of debone a fish, you have to like look for the bone.
Yeah, it's been so long since I had a fish that had bones in it. It kind of caught me off guard that one week we did fish.
Oh, I know, right?
That's first world problems.
But once you like for this, once you get a good chunk of the cartilage or the bone, I guess you call it, all you do is just scrape it off, scrape the meat off. It comes off smooth.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
And the bigger one, you can feel for where it ends, and then you can cut that right off. Because sometimes it doesn't go all the way into the meat either.
You want to keep it all one piece, though, right?
If you can, yeah. But don't worry if you can't, because I have some that's like. I was like, you know what? It's all good, because we're gonna fry it up anyways, and then stick it in the oven. So now you just feel around to see if there's any more in there, and if not, there's not. Sweet. Let's take some tissue, write this down, because now we have to take the silver skin, which is this stuff, the white part, off. Now this one, you have to be very, very delicate and patient, because you have to insert the knife, but you have to be able to see the knife, because you don't want to go and grab into the meat. And the best part is to push it through the other side. So then you have a little leverage there. And you're going to go as slow as possible. And it don't have to be all at once chunks either. That's when you get that nice fisher's knife. Oh my gosh, the fishing knife. The deboning, the fishing knife.
What are you doing? Just taking off the skin?
You take off the skin, and then when you take off the skin, there's going to be another film of white skin. We call that silver skin because it's shiny.
And we're taking that off too?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. do you take that off? That's not coming off.
Are you looking?
I'm right here on it. Maybe because I'm cutting off the skin with it too. I see it's silvery, but I don't know how. Hold on. I think I'm having an asthma attack.
Okay, that's not funny.
No, I'm having a
Do you
hard
suffer
time.
from asthma?
I'm having a hard time breathing. Doing this is causing me. I'm like over here breathing like I just ran a mile. I don't know. Okay, I gotta go take my inhaler.
Inhaler? Yes.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll be here. D's taking silver skin off. Do, do, do,
Oh.
do, do, do. Look how wrinkled that is. Anyways, so we're just gonna get in there. I got some meat there. Why did you get the meat, Nadia? It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Have you ever, when you was little, took a safety pin and kind of stuck it in between your skin on your hand?
Yeah, I probably did.
Okay, so it's something like that. You're gonna take your boning knife, your skinny knife, and you're just gonna try to get under in between the silver skin and the meat, the protein, the muscle. And very gently just lift it up.
I took Nico to the vet today.
Okay, so does he have asthma?
No, he just has a upper respiratory. They said it's probably coming from him being at the shelter.
Okay.
But I thought
So
a lot
doesn't
of these vets, like if you got the animal from a shelter or something, they would give the first appointment free. But
how do
not
they
this.
do that?
No, when I had cats before, maybe that's just select. Even the shelter that I got them from gave me a list of places to go to get the first visit free. But
And you didn't
remember,
go there?
I drove 2 hours to go get him. I wasn't going to go by them.
Ha 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 ha. Probably if he was a shelter near you, near that clinic, the vet that you went to.
Yeah. It's fine. He's on some
But other than the respiratory, he's healthy.
He's very healthy. But I
Good.
knew that from the pretty litter. Remember I told you about that pretty litter?
Uh-huh. Oh.
That
Yes.
that
The
tells
pretty
you
litter.
there's something wrong. And
Yeah.
his urine was very healthy and everything. But he does have the upper respiratory. He's on some pyronics or whatever they call it. Whatever.
So you have to be careful with him because of hair balls.
Probiotics. What he's on. So, and
I'm taking
they said he was very good because you couldn't go in there. They came out and got the animal. So they said the lady was so in love with him She was like, "Oh my gosh, he's gorgeous. You
He is a beautiful cat.
shelter?"
Ah,
I was like, "It's more like he found us."
Did they give you any recommendations for food or anything like that?
He's on science diet, and
Most vets like science diet. I don't know why.
well, I picked like before he came home. I looked up the best dog food for a Russian blue, and so this one is like the Russian blue recipe, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? After he took his vitamins, I knew he wasn't eating very well, at least to my standards. Which, I mean, who cares about my standards? But he wasn't eating very well. But after he took that vitamin, girl,
his appetite came back.
Yeah, now he's eating his little heart out. So he needed to get some B12, I guess you could say. Okay, one drumstick down, the best of my abilities.
It's all good.
I still can't breathe. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Do you have your niqab down?
Yeah.
Lift your niqab up.
No.
All right. Be extreme. Be extreme.
Hold on.
You're not on camera. I would highly suggest you lift the niqab up. You're not on camera.
Okay.
All right. So that is done.
Okay. Let's see if Nico likes raw turkey. Let's see.
Next
is he going to eat it, or is he going to ignore it? Because you know that catnip girl, he's not even caring about. Here.
Oh, he doesn't care for the catnip, but it's all good. Not all cats like it. It's like foreign to them.
Oh, he likes the fresh turkey.
Ah, see, there you go. Now you know. Now you have to be careful.
Well, I'm making it a point that we don't give him treats from anywhere but the floor.
Okay, good luck with that.
No, it's working. He pays attention. Like, I mean, I've tripped over him so many times not seeing him. So now he even knows to watch out for me instead. Now he goes around looking. Where am I?
In the brine, I have is the mushroom seasoning, salt, and Italian seasoning with water. That is it. That's all I have in here.
Okay, you're a little bit further from me. Okay,
no
so
worries.
No, I'm sorry. I've got this other turkey leg. I was going to start on that, but let's do what you're doing. Go ahead. What do you have? What's in the bowl?
In here, it is your mushroom seasoning, about a cup of water, and Italian seasoning, and a pinch of salt. And then you just put your turkey in there.
Mushroom
in here.
Hold on. Okay, mushroom seasoning, right?
Yeah. Put enough until your ancestors tell you to stop.
Okay, a cup of water.
Yep. Italian seasoning and salt.
So do I need 2 cups since I have these big giant ones?
Yes. So you want to put a lot of mushroom seasoning in there. Because I am doing two legs.
Okay, I got the water in. Put the mushroom seasoning in.
Yeah. You want to
Put
switch
the
your turkey.
Italian seasoning in. Wait a minute. I forgot to bring that. Take that out. Hold
And you
on.
know the brine should have a nice, almost like a nice Thanksgiving type of smell to it. If you get what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
Are you
Hold.
getting sick?
I have no idea.
You don't flying around like that, girl.
I hardly ever get sick, so alhamdulillah, this is like a very slow week for me. Okay, Italian seasoning. I got it. Come here, Nico Bico. Nico Bico, you want another piece of meat? I saved it for you, my bookie. I
See?
did.
You're starting a bad habit. It's okay, because I do it for my boys all the time.
Okay, so I got Italian seasoning. I got the mushroom seasoning. I got the water. What else goes
And
in
you're
here?
gonna skip salt, just a little bit of salt.
What kind of salt do you use?
I use sea salt, but if you have pink salt, just don't use iodine salt. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Okay, pink salt it is. And you stir it up, and then you let the turkey sit in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it sit for a bit. I had mine sitting for a while, so.
Okay, good, because I got to do this other turkey leg. But oh, I guess we can start with the
Couscous. Couscous is very, very fast. So you want to,
Okay,
if you would
but
do
what
the
about the
couscous,
greens? Are the greens going to be fast?
yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your life for a second while I cut this other turkey.
My life? My life is not that exciting. Oh, ooh, I forgot I did that. I'm not doing the top. This is for the green. Let's talk about your life. You have the exciting life.
Ugh, I don't know how that is possible. It is an adventure, that's for sure, alhamdulillah.
See, it's never boring.
I have had an adventure.
Now, when you get to the brine, you start flouring your turkey breast and stuff. Do not throw the liquid out because we're going to use that liquid for your gravy. And the same with those little bit of flour on the side. So right now, while you're catching up, I'm going to. Where am I? Let me use my olive oil, my cold press. Take a little olive oil in here. Move this up. Take a little swig of my drink. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is so good with food. Woo! And turn this up a little bit higher. Let me get my little sheet pan out. Because what we're going to do is going to heat this up. We're going to fry both sides of the turkey. The turkey thighs, the turkey legs. We want to fry both sides to a nice little crisp. And then we're going to put it on the sheet pan and stick it in the oven.
Okay, what's on the plate, though? What's on your plate?
On this is the turkey. The turkey's already floured.
I know, but what did you put on the flour?
Oh, it was just breadcrumbs.
Oh, no flour?
Huh?
No flour?
In the mixture is flour and breadcrumbs with Italian seasoning. Okay. Just crumbled up together. Nothing fancy. I'm gonna need my spatula. Ooh, girl, I had to like put a little scarf on underneath here because I was like, oh, this is. I'm looking a little too sexy. Got to
You
cover it
look
up.
too cute.
Yeah. So I
All
had
right.
to, you know,
Fine. That's what
swing
I'm
out the
talking
hijab a
about.
little bit. Like, okay,
You
I'm not
say,
trying to do the most.
okay. Oh,
I need to take one of these breaths and be a little tester here. Ooh, yeah. Got that light,
all right.
light low sizzle.
So after the turkey sits for a while, then you put it in the flour, and then you want us to fry it.
Yes, we're gonna just cook a little bit, you know.
A light fry, so there's not that much oil, right?
Right.
Did you do it in olive oil or regular oil?
I have it in olive oil. Mine's in olive oil, but it can be any oil of your choice.
Okay. I bought olive oil just for you. I bought this new one from La Española.
Oh, let me see. Because I don't have my 846.
The Española usually has the olive, the like. I really like it. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know what I noticed? I don't like the smell of truffle oil. I ordered gnocchi with mushroom and truffle oil, and I was eating. I'm like, what is that smell? Oh God!
You know what?
I
have some truffle oil, but I don't like the way it smells. I mean, not the smell, but the taste. But this is black truffle oil, and it's in this really tiny bottle, so obviously they don't want you to use a lot of it.
Well, the thing is with truffle, you're not supposed to use a lot, and I think when it comes to restaurants, and this is a hint secret, when they buy truffle oil, and it depends, you look at the price of what you're buying that has truffle oil in it. If it's cost $30 for a meal, and they say they have truffle in it or truffle oil in it, guaranteed that the truffle oil isn't 100% all truffle oil. It's a mixture of a combination of like vegetable oil or sunflower seed oil or something of that nature. 1. 2, you don't need that much truffle oil to get the flavor in. And some cooks, I won't say chefs, but some cooks think they equate the truffle oil to regular oil. Like if you want to do a salad dressing, whatever, they like want to put all of it in, and it's not like that. It's like just a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, it's very, very strong.
Yeah, exactly, because it's wicked strong.
The taste of it is very strong. So if you didn't want it as part of the recipe, don't use it because it's very strong. You can definitely taste it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Getting a little crispy.
Oh, I need to.
I just threw it in there like, pow. Get in there.
You're frying, right?
Yep.
I'm almost there.
No worries. I got
it's getting my other turkey leg a chance to brine for a long time. So
it's ideally you want it like if the next time you ever want to make this again, you want to do it early in the morning so you have a good 8-hour brining or overnight, whichever one. The longer the better because the more flavor. I like to do this with turkey thighs because it's dark meat and dark meat pulls in the flavor more than like a turkey breast. Turkey breast is like it just skims the top of it. It doesn't really get into the meat.
Right.
And I don't know what pork tastes like, so I don't know if pork chops they hold the flavor, but I'm gathering it does since a lot of people like eating pork. And if you're a revert to Islam and you used to have pork chops, and you want that flavor, you want to have a protein that has flavor in it, I will always say go with the dark meat.
Yeah, it was really funny the first time I made collard greens for my mom after I became a Muslim, and I used turkey instead, but I didn't say anything, right? I just was like, I'm bringing the greens. So I know she was probably talking about me to all her little friends. But she really, after she tasted it, she really thought that I had cooked it with some pork. She's like, oh, Aisha, this tastes just like mine. I was like, and I use turkey. She was like, what?
Yeah, turkey's a good one.
Couldn't believe it, girl. Then she started calling all her friends to tell them that it tasted just like I had made some ham hocks in my collard greens.
Look how beautiful that looks. Isn't that
yeah. That does look
That's
good.
the color that you want to go. Again, you don't want to cook it. You just want to have a little brown to it. Just a little, stick it in the oven.
Okay. Nico is having a fine time. I think he's having a hard time chewing this meat, but he don't care. He loving it.
Aww. Now you have to be careful because now you can't leave the turkey. I told you my story, right? The last time I left turkey leg out, eating them. The next morning, I'm seeing turkey pieces all over. I'm like, what
Girl,
is that?
I wish this cat would jump on a counter in my house. I wish he would. That's why I like him, because he doesn't jump on my counters.
He's not there yet. He's not there. He's not.
It's almost, to tell you the truth, he doesn't like even like high places. It's like he's scared of heights or something.
Oh, because he's little. Trust. Well, maybe not, because maybe it's the breed. Because Saber, for the longest time, because they have a huge tree house, and for the longest time, Saber would not go all the way to the top. He always stayed at the bottom. It wasn't until he got bigger, like a teenager, that he decided he's going to jump all over the place.
Right.
He lost his mind. How you feeling?
I'm feeling better. I got my breath back.
Good.
So, after I took that inhaler, it just needed a minute. But there's a lot of pollen here. My car is just covered in that yellow dust pollen.
Ooh, I hate that dust.
Yeah, it's all over my car, and I usually get my car washed every day. But
really?
Oh yeah, girl, I have to have a clean car. It might not be clean on the inside, but it's gonna be clean rolling down that road.
I'm done with you. It may not be clean on the inside.
Sometimes you just want to roll through the car wash, get my rims shined up again.
I can't with you.
But now I'm lucky. I have my son. I don't have to do it myself. My son can.
What do you mean? You go to the automatic one?
No, I've got like a car wash subscription.
So you're fancy. That's why you can go every day.
Yeah, I have like unlimited car washes.
Okay. Because you fancy.
No, I'm not fancy. I just, when you listen, I take a nice looking car very seriously. It just because you're in your car probably more than you're even at home.
True.
Especially for a man. So if I want to have a clean car, I have to show him beforehand. That's just like everything else.
How do you want your car to look like?
Exactly how I want my car. And I keep it dirty on the inside so they can have something to say that I need to improve on. and then they'll
You're
start.
done with you. I can't.
Well, you gotta, there's just certain things that, especially women that have their own, there's certain things you have to leave room for the man to feel like he's needed and wanted, At least that's in my opinion. Because let me tell you, because if I didn't leave room for improvement, then some men would be like, "Oh, she doesn't need me."
Girl, that's almost all men. Weak men will say crap like that.
Well, I don't want to give them a reason to say it. Not about moi.
No, because you know what? A guy that's in the classroom will be like, you know what? We're gonna change this. We're gonna soup this up. We're gonna change that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. They'll look at a car like, ooh, there's so much we can do here.
Ugh. Well, I don't deal
Look
with
at that. It's all about the Chris. Like,
Nico, where'd you go? Nico done took his treat and ran.
No, hell, he left it. He left you hanging.
Hi. Oh, he hear me calling him. He talking about.
He's like, more? You got more for me?
Yeah. It's like,
Right.
You know that little bird chirp?
I love when they do that. It's the most cutest thing ever. It's like,
Guess what? Zakai gave me the app that is a cat translator.
Shut up. There's not a cat translator.
Girl, yes. And so I used it on the way to the vet so I could see what he was talking about. And it was kind of accurate. He was like, Mommy, I am not 100%. I do not like this. That's what he kept saying.
No, stop.
He said, Mommy, I do not like this. While I was driving down the road, he said,
You have to show me that app.
Look, he said, I do not feel well.
No, stop.
I'm not kidding. Watch, I'm gonna show you history. Look, something hurts. Where's my mom? I don't feel well. Focus on me.
No, that's hilarious.
Give me attention.
Oh, I need that app. I need that app because I really want to know what Saeed be talking about when he's crying to me for no reason. I'm like, what do you want?
I want you to try it and see. Because I was like talking to him, he was saying it, and so then it would tell me what he said. And so I would answer him, and he really was sitting there like he was really listening to what I had to say. Like he was really listening for the answers.
So right now I'm moving on to the couscous.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying for these tendons.
Go ahead.
Acting a fool on me.
A little bit of sea salt and some olives in there. I don't want to make it too salty. I don't want to make it too salty. With couscous. Now this is just the American way of doing the couscous because the North African way is totally different. They have the gravy and the chicken and stuff at the bottom of the pot. Then they have another pot on top. It's called a couscous pot that steams the couscous. So the aroma and the steam cooks the couscous at top while the meat and stuff and the sauce is cooking at the bottom. So it's like a 2-pot, double boiler, 1-pot type of thing going on. This is the American way of doing it.
I just never did it.
So with couscous, you have to put a little bit of olive oil or butter, whichever one you choose.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me take a pause from that.
And you know what's that is
No, I'm just getting okay. So what's in there?
I just put my olives and I have a cup of water. I mean a cup of water, a cup of chicken stock.
How much couscous for a cup of water? Because I might need to put
It's
more.
equivalent. It's like 1 cup of couscous to 1 cup of water or chicken stock.
Okay.
When it starts boiling, that's when you kind of turn it off. Put your couscous in, swirl it around, and then you cover it.
So 1.5 cups for me.
Yes.
Okay, 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cups of broth, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you want to cover it and put it to the side. Take it right off the stove because it's going to absorb the flavor and everything.
Wait, you've got a different pot on. What did you do now?
Once your water starts boiling, your broth, your chicken stock, or whatever water you're using, if you're using just plain water, add a little bit of salt, put your olives in. Once it starts boiling, then you want to add the couscous to it. Take it off the pan, take it off the heat, and set it to the side. And then
Okay.
leave it.
Okay. Did you say use water or broth or use both?
I said water, or if you're using chicken stock, cool. If you don't have chicken stock, you can use water.
Okay. Okay. And put the olives in, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then next, it's the greens. A little more olive oil here, just a little bit, just a little bit. Now, with the greens, we're doing a lemon tangy taste to it, so we're doing lemons, and you want to squeeze your lemon. You remember last week I told you about my lemon preserves? How you preserve lemons? You just put a whole bunch in it and a whole bunch of salt and leave it. So I'm actually going to use that today because this smells so lemony. Oh my gosh! And just put 2 in there because I really, woo,
Okay.
get it in there just a bit. I'm gonna add the carrots because I wanted some carrots in my stuff. And carrots take a while to cook.
What is that?
My vegetables for my greens.
I remember carrots.
No. This is just me being me. Told you I was trying to keep it simple for you guys. Kale, tomatoes, and lemon.
Okay. Put that in there. That's braining. One piece is frying. Water is boiling. Okay, so I have water, the broth with the olives boiling right now. When it starts boiling, I'm gonna put the
Add your
couscous.
couscous.
Huh?
Stir your couscous in.
Right
You want to
now?
stir your couscous? Yep. You want to stir
While
your couscous
it's
in
boiling?
when it's boiling. Yes, you want to stir the couscous in when it's boiling, and then take it off the heat and put it to the side.
Right. Okay, I got that part. I went to the Jamaican store. This was the only box of couscous that was there. I was very surprised about that.
You were surprised about the couscous in the Jamaican store? Oh, this
I was
couscous is not
surprised they
really
only had
Jamaican.
one type and just
Oh,
one box.
yeah.
I thought it would
But
be
couscous,
like mini boxes.
but couscous is not a Caribbean thing, so I wouldn't expect it to be in a Jamaica. So I'm shocked that it is.
Well, it's yeah. I guess you're right. I guess I'm so used to everybody going there because it's such an international market. But you know what? You're right. It is a Caribbean market. So I don't know about this. This looks ugly. Okay, so what else I need to do? Oh, okay. Now what are we doing?
The greens. Did you take the couscous off of the heat?
It's not boiling yet.
No. Oh, I thought you said it was boiling.
No, I said I'm waiting for it to boil. Okay, so you're using kale. What else?
I sliced lemons. I use my preserved lemons. You can use fresh lemons. If you're gonna use fresh lemons, I will say just squeeze it in the oil. So olive oil, your lemon juice, your kale, and your tomatoes, salt and pepper.
Tomatoes. And you're cooking that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, so I'm using my lemon preserves. I told you earlier. I made lemon preserve. So I'm using that. So I'm trying to cook off the flavor of the lemon into it. I'm gonna discard these later. Add a little bit of garlic here. So we all in one together.
Okay, so kale. You cut up that kale, right?
Yep.
Kale, tomatoes, lemons, and some other stuff.
Salt and pepper.
Oh,
I was thinking about you. I was like, you know what? Aisha might be like, can I get mushrooms? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. You can mushrooms, girl.
What? You said what?
I was thinking, I know you like mushrooms, so I was like, she's probably gonna add mushrooms to her kale. I was like, go ahead, use your mushrooms.
I was actually looking at that today, and I said no because she gonna laugh at me with these mushrooms, so I'm not gonna do it.
You love mushrooms. I have nothing against you loving your mushrooms. I enjoy your mushrooms. There you go.
Sprouty mushrooms.
Did you see that thing? I sent you the
little bit of carrots from my
make your own mushrooms, like have your own mushroom farm. And I thought about you. I'm like, I wonder if you will do that.
What?
I sent you the link about growing your own mushrooms in the house at home.
Oh, I don't know if I'll do that. You know, every plant dies on me.
But it's a fungus. And I think all you do is spray it with water.
Yeah, but I'm also black, so they might.
What that got to do with anything?
Like,
I'm black.
she's farming these mushrooms to
Trust
sell.
me, our ancestors were planting and plucking mushrooms long before anything else. We were doing it for master.
So I need a bigger refrigerator, obviously.
Girl, I keep saying the same. I need a bigger kitchen. That's what I need. I just need a kitchen.
Here's my tomatoes. Okay, so that's fried, and we're gonna put it in a thingamabob. What kind of thingamabob? Did you put yours in the oven already?
Yeah, put it in a sheet pan. Sheet pan, casserole pan, whatever pan you want to fit.
This?
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You got it, girl. Get that garlic in there. Mix it in.
Okay, my water for my couscous is ready. So we're going to pour the couscous in the water.
Stir it up.
We're going to stir it up.
And then cover it and take it off the heat.
And then we're going to do something to it.
Take it off the heat.
I gotta find the top. Oh.
Oh, like our parents, just get a plate.
Back. All right. Now we got you going on. We're going to cut some of these things right here.
Oh, looks so pretty on camera. Oh, gosh.
It does look very nice, mashallah.
It looks like I'm really doing something too. Like, this is how we do it, okay? Just shift it around. You know what, though, seriously, I am moving it around for a reason because I do not want water to collect because it's supposed to be a cooked but semi-dry type of dish. When you move the vegetables around, it prevents it from sticking and then water forming around it. So you don't get a globby stuff. You get some nice color. I hate to see green beans or any type of green vegetable that sit in water, in its own water, because then it turns yucky. To me, it does. So this should be a nice tangy taste for greens with a little bit of salt. You got your carrots to get the sweetness in there. And a little bit of the tomatoes, a little bit of garlic in there, mixed in there too. You know what I'm saying? Your greens should never be wet and oil and watery. You shouldn't be able to squeeze it and then see it. Greens should always be shiny, but not watery.
Okay.
So always move your vegetables around your pan.
Okay.
Because eventually everything is going to get cooked. And you just want to keep it heated. Ooh, yeah.
Little pieces for Nico. I finally
That
found
happened.
something
You
he
probably found
liked.
something he liked. Ha 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 ha.
I got a little lion in my den.
Got a little blue lion going on. Boy.
Girl, why the lady, Republican
What?
lady that's going around following people from Sadie Hooks and who wants to kill her colleagues and stuff like that? How the Republicans going to put her on the educational committee? That tells you right there how much they care about the education of this society.
What happened?
Why would you put a QAnon person that actually said they wanted to kill their own colleagues who supported the insurrection on the 6th of January? First of all, to keep her in office. Second of all, you put her on the first, you put her on a committee. And then as the education committee member, are you crazy?
What, Biden did that?
No, Mitch McConnell.
I swear, when I see stupidness like that happen, I'm like, somebody has something on somebody and they have to get them away like that. That's what's happening. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, but probably not. Okay, so that is done. Begin attitude with me like that. I lost your mind. Yes, I'm talking to my pot and my stove, acting up.
I think there's too much litter in there.
So you put this to the side. So my greens are done. Bam.
Nice.
And now we're going to do the gravy.
Okay.
She's going to. Gonna add some chicken stock to this. Of course, this brine is salty. Do that.
Okay.
I'm
cutting now. How long do we bake the turkey for?
I'm gonna check it right now. Oh, you know how I do. Always in 5-minute increments. I already cooked the outside, just in the inside. I would say about another 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Did you put lemon pepper on the kale?
No, I don't do lemon pepper. That's a southern thing.
Carisha had to work tonight. Dad. Oh, I'm hungry. Can't wait. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Okay.
So you're going to take your brine. You're gonna add some chicken stock to your brine because your brine probably will be kind of salty. a little bit of cornstarch. I said a half a tablespoon, about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. A little chicken stock. Get the paste going here. I want to get a slurry. I want to get a slurry
Okay,
going.
what is that you're doing? Oh, that's the flour into the brine to make gravy.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So you can use flour. I use cornstarch because I don't like flour. This is getting a little thick. I'm gonna add some more water to this. Loosen it up just a bit. What happened?
I'm about to send it to you. It's reminding me to say this to somebody. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you're making the gravy now. For all those that are watching, we are making turkey chops with couscous and sauteed kale, inshallah. And Nadia right now is making the gravy to put on something. I have no idea.
You're gonna put it on your turkey. Because I think they always have gravy and mushrooms and stuff when you do the pork chop thingy, right? Don't y'all do that? I don't know. I don't do pork chops. So I'm assuming that's what I've been seeing. Right. Put Italian seasoning in there. That's some little fakies.
Okay, so I can put my spinach up. I can make that tomorrow.
I'm gonna add some capers to this.
I think I need to find some people that need food and donate some of this food. I can't do it. Look, I put all the extra meat in a cup.
And you left it for your baby?
Yeah.
Dead. He's spoiled. It's official.
Needs to be swept up and everything. You might need to take some of that litter out and pour it in a bag and put it to the side. Because I think it's too much.
Right.
I'm using that new pretty litter now, but I think it's too much for the box.
What do you mean it's too much?
This is my first time seeing litter outside of the box.
Oh, he's making a mess.
Yeah, I think it's too much. Maybe I'm my cat translator.
Maybe you need to talk to him about it.
Yeah. Now, if
Oh,
only
here's a scary thing with this, right? Bomb. With the couscous, it's going to be hot. But I learned this from my ex-sister-in-law.
Say it again.
The couscous is going to be hot, but you have to be fast. If you can't do it with your hands, get a spoon or a fork. But you're going to pour some olive oil or butter, and you're going to try to get it all around because you want the couscous to swell. See, it's not it's dry. Oh my gosh, I watched my sister-in-law do this one time, and I was just like, "Do you have any feelings in your finger?" It's just puffing it up. I mean, fancy for you guys. Fancy. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. I'll just do it here. You guys can see me.
Okay. Don't forget to get your phone and take a picture before you go around taking. I'm not taking.
Yes, ma'am. Give me all my
Let me
olives.
check. Let me check my couscous. Let me see how much couscous I can couscous right now.
How much couscous can you couscous if you couscous if you couldn't couscous?
I made couscous. Couscous. I have no idea what it is.
It is right now.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a pasta. It's called semolina. It's a North African pasta.
It's hot though.
Yes, you.
You see that?
Will it fall apart, guys? Yeah, part of it did. It's okay. I'm not even proud of it. I'll show you pretty side.
What it tastes like?
So, kind of tastes like salad, but at first bite, like once you first bite into it, it's kind of nasty. But after it keeps going in your mouth, you'll get that.
Okay.
What did you say?
Tell the audience. Go tell them. Go tell them what you said.
I said when you first bite it, then it's kind of nasty. But then when it keeps going inside of your mouth, and then it'll get better.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look, he
Because
likes
it's something new.
what? Here, you know. It's just something new. That's all.
And then they put the gravy on top of the
Look at that. That is
and
gorgeous.
done.
And the final product is, oh, look at that. Oh, mine is not going to be that pretty.
You think this is a lot of food too?
Yeah. Well, can you imagine with me? Is he eating it? Yeah, because he's a kitten. So don't do that while I'm still on live. Okay. So that is a beautiful plate. Make sure you take a picture of it, inshallah. I'm going to continue cooking because I still need to fry up 2 of my turkey chops. But my couscous is done. My kale is about to be done. Alhamdulillah. And I'm just waiting on my chops. So
awesome.
Thank you so much, Nadia. Mashallah. You not only showed me a new meal, but you showed me how to start my cat with raw foods.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be so spoiled.
If not already.
I think he is. But I think it's worth it because, like the vet said today, he is very chill. And I was like, I know. He's like so super chill. So
Nice.
Alhamdulillah.
So turkey chops, Best alternative to pork chops or veal if you have veal, but you don't have it, that's fine. You sure how to make it. I used to learn how to make couscous,
Yes, I did, mashallah.
and it wasn't what you expected because you expected something else.
Right.
Like, what was it, brown rice type of thing? Couscous
Yes.
ain't about that life.
Yes, I
And
didn't
you
even
thought
taste the brown riciness. Yes.
and once you start eating it, oh my gosh, with your gravy, you're gonna be in a whole other world because the couscous absorbs the flavors. Whatever it's on, it absorbs the flavor of that, and you just imagine little beads just bursting in your mouth of it.
Mashallah. Okay.
Anyway,
Well, we want to thank you, Nadia. Alhamdulillah. Like every week, you always show us something new, something different, and more importantly, something delicious. Mashallah. So we want to thank you, first of all. Jazakallah khair. My name is Aisha Mai. Our host for today, which was Tasted Thursday, was Nadia.
Assalamualaikum. Jazakallah khair for watching.
And we are All Things Macabre Podcast, where we cover almost everything.
Basically, almost everything from cats to food to exercises to stuff to regular girl gossip.
That's right. So, alhamdulillah, Jazakallah khair for watching, Jazakallah khair for trying out our new recipes. Please make sure that you post your pictures underneath the comment of this post. Inshallah, we look forward to seeing them. And tomorrow we're going to have Nakabi Small Talk, where we will continue the conversation in regards to how to behave before a nikah. But this time we're going to do a little twist because this time it's a little twist. So you'll see tomorrow, inshallah. Stay tuned. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe,
like, and share.
Assalamu alaikum.